Hello everyone, I wanted to come on and talk to you about my weight loss journey, and I will actually put up some before and after pictures. January 2023, I actually had the YNR, which is the gastric bypass. I was over like 300 and over 300 pounds. The day of surgery, I think I was like, which I'm gonna kind of talk to you guys about the whole process, how long it kind of took me, kind of what I had to do like 2 weeks before, kind of stuff like that. So I think I started in 2022 in May. I had to go through a whole lot of pre-testing and everything. So those of you who's out there who's thinking about the gastric bypass, that wasn't my original choice. I did wanted to get the sleeve, but because my BMI level was so high, my doctor actually suggested the gastric bypass. I had to go through like testing, blood testing. They had to do like all the things like to make sure I was healthy enough to withstand, a surgery. I had to, I know a lot of people might say, because I know some friends that actually had the gastric bypass, they had to lose weight before they actually had to get surgery. But my insurance actually, for one, my doctor said he felt like it didn't work. It didn't make a significant difference in his patients. And for two, my insurance didn't require it. And for three, my doctor was kind of like, that kind of defeats the purpose of even, having surgery, if you have to try to lose weight before. Because I know, like one of my coworkers, my ex-coworker, she had to try to lose weight, and that just defeats the purpose of even having surgery. So I did have the gastric bypass January 2023. I was like maybe 345 pounds. I was way bigger before then. 2 weeks before I had the surgery, I had to go on 2 shakes a day with just like a yogurt as a snack with a light meal. Like I think I had chicken breast for the whole 2 weeks and like broccoli and with like hot sauce, barbecue. I just flipped it up every two. So I did have that. It's been a very, I am down to close to, I'm down 200 pounds. I am 154 now. And it's been a very, challenging, but kind of exciting journey. Especially around the holidays. I felt like this year it was kind of challenging. I didn't go to like some Christmas parties and, stuff like that revolves around food, because that was my trigger when I was bigger, was going to events and not really realizing, oh my gosh, I sat here and ate a whole plate of food. So that's kind of the reason why I chose not to participate in holiday events. Like far as like my work had like a holiday party at a restaurant, and I decided not to go. But that's been the only thing that has been challenging. And another thing, like when I go out to eat with like my family, it's been very challenging because I measure all my food now. So now I'm up to like a full cup of food now. So I can have a half a cup of veggies with like a half a cup of protein. So it's kind of difficult to do that if you're out eating. If I'm at home, it's a little bit easier. Another thing I found to be challenging is like if I go to someone else's house and they're providing the food, I have to ask like, how was it prepared, what it has in it, because I want to make sure I'm not eating extra sugar or extra things that I don't normally eat. So I am a year and like close to 2 months. Well, yeah, 2 months. Well, close to 2 months. Well, 1 month. A year and 1 month. I am close to a year and 1 month. So most people might say, well, why can't you? I mean, my nutritionist and my physician assistant and my surgeon actually wants me to start adding and like potatoes and rice. But for me, I'm not going to add that right now because it only has been a year and I've lost over 200 pounds and I do not want to go backwards. At some point, maybe I will. But for right now, I'm not going to go adding in things that that triggered me before. Because, yeah, it just doesn't make any sense to go backwards. And so I also have a therapist as well, because one of the requirements was I must see a psychologist before surgery to get cleared that I was mentally okay to deal with the surgery, because there are a lot of people who have difficulties after surgery, so they want to make sure that you're mentally able to deal with if something like that happens. Also, with weight loss surgery, your hormones have a hard time like adjusting and kind of like getting used to like it does something to your hormone level, and for some people that can set you up for depression. And I wanted to make sure I was like, prepared if that happened. I am a year and a month out, and I still see a therapist every month. And it's been good, regardless if you're not going through weight loss surgery, or maybe you're just looking up weight loss surgery to see how it may be. I've had a great experience. I'm able to do like walks. I'm able to do a lot of things. So, like I said, I started off, the day of surgery, I was 345 pounds. Before then, the 2 weeks before, I was like 365 pounds. So imagine trying to do like walks and like exercises. I'm able to exercise. I'm able to keep up with my kids. I will link a picture at the end of this video. I look back on a picture when I was at SeaWorld with my kids in Florida, and I remember us taking like breaks every 2 to 3 minutes because my back was hurting, my neck was hurting, I was out of breath. So for me, a lot of people might say, you know, because I have a lot of people in my job that will say, oh, well, you know, you're always sick, or, you know, stuff like that. I will explain to you maybe in another video the reason why I do stay sick, but it's not from the surgery. And that's what I keep on telling everybody, it's not from the surgery. But I feel like, you know, even if you know, there are risks to everything that we do in this world, but even if it was something that could have risked my life, I was willing to do that, because being overweight can risk your life. It can actually cause heart attacks, strokes. It has caused a tremendously damage to my liver. Being overweight can cause your liver, which my enzymes are coming down. But looking at my blood work compared to now, because they do my blood work, it's been every 6 months since the surgery. Looking back, and I can actually see that my liver enzymes are actually getting a lot better from before surgery. Because for some of you don't know, being overweight can cause it can cause fatty liver, and I had fatty liver, and I was also a diabetic. So seeing those numbers since surgery go down, I know I'm heading in the right direction. So when people tell me, oh, that's the reason why you've been sick, or that's the reason why you stay sick, no, like, no. I would outweigh me dying of fatty liver, heart attack, heart disease, anything, over having this surgery, literally, because it practically saved my life. And I am forever grateful. I wish I would have did this sooner. That's the only thing I will say. I wish I would have did it sooner. I will share with you guys in another video, because I did say that I kind of stay sick, but that doesn't have anything to do with my surgery. It has a lot to do with, I found out that I had a new disease or disorder, which with medication and avoiding certain foods, I've been fine. So yeah, that's kind of been my intake on weight loss surgery. If you're looking it up, I would just say, just go for it, just do it. Everything we do in life will have risk, but this is one that I feel like was important to me, to make sure that I get my life back. And I tell people this not to be funny, but I feel like if I wouldn't have had the surgery, I probably would have been bedbound right now. Because, I mean, only for the simple fact, I could barely walk not very far and get out of breath. My feet used to hurt all the time. My back used to hurt all the time, to the point where I was leaning. Like, even like waiting for the restroom at my job was like, I had to sit down or lean on something, because I was so out of breath, but yeah. I don't know. I just kind of feel like the risk of the surgery outweigh how I feel now. I just feel so great. I do feel like I'm more energized. I'm able to do more. I'm able to attend my kids' events without sitting down the whole time. I'm actually able to cheer my son on as he do marching band, which is he loves marching band. So I'm glad I get to be there for all their things. Yeah. So that's kind of my take on weight loss surgery. If you guys have any questions, please comment down below. And I will try to do my best to answer it. And at some point, if there are a lot of questions, I will just go ahead and do a Q&A. Because I want to make sure that you guys get your questions answered. But yeah, that's kind of been my take. I've had a great experience. Make sure that you like and subscribe to this video. Our page, this is the Smith family. And we do a whole lot of vlogs, food challenges. Well, my kids will do the food challenges. And I will be talking about and sharing with you guys about my weight loss, which it's really funny. Some people might be like, you lost a lot of weight. Do you want to lose more? I would say I would only want to lose maybe about, since I'm 154, probably maybe 4 more pounds. And then I'm going to start maintaining my weight and stuff like that, because I don't want to get too small. I kind of like my size now. I'm like in a size medium small. So but the funny thing is, I will have to say, when I go into stores, I go still to the larger people section, the plus size section, and I'm like, oh, I'm not in that size anymore. But I see a lot of clothes. I'm like, oh, those are cute. And then I have to go over to the junior side, and I'm like, they don't have very cute clothes in certain stores. Especially I've been to Walmart where they don't have very cute clothes. And I'm like, in my old size, they got all the cute clothes, but now they have, but I will share in a later video what I kind of do for my wardrobe. Oh my gosh, losing 200 pounds has been like astonishing, but replacing all your clothes has to be like, yeah, it's hard. But yeah. Comment down below if you are thinking about getting the sleeve or the bypass surgery, the gastric bypass surgery, and let me know when's your surgery date, or if you have a surgery date, or if you're going to be looking for a doctor. You know, kind of comment down below and let me know what you guys are thinking about doing, or if you're just looking around for videos. Comment down below and make sure that you subscribe, because I will be doing some Q&A videos. I will be doing my diagnosis that I got this year. Which is not, I mean, it is what it is. And they have medication for it and everything. So comment down below if you're looking to have surgery, or if you had surgery, or if you're just looking it up to try to get information. If you have any questions about the gastric bypass surgery, or the sleeve, because I do have a friend who had the sleeve as well. So you can kind of ask those questions down below, and make sure that you subscribe and stay tuned to our next video. Bye.